Hi, Timea here with the latest product updates from SlideHub. This March we rolled out several exciting features designed to save you time and streamline presentation creation process. Let's dive right in. First, the rule-based presentation builder. Managers can now add rules to variable slide groups, helping end users quickly find and select the most relevant slides. Plus, you can now preview your presentation before downloading, making sure everything looks just right before finalizing it. Let's take a quick look. Rules in the presentation builder make it even easier for end users to quickly find and select the most relevant slides. Think of rules as filters within variable slide groups, allowing you to narrow down results and display only the most relevant slides. This is especially useful when managing multiple products, services, regions, or industries. For example, if your company offers different solutions, you can create a rule that enables users to filter slides based on the specific product or service they need. Another addition is the review function, allowing you to review your presentations before inserting it, ensuring the right slides have been selected. Users with manager rights can create and apply rules to variable slide groups. To do so, go to a presentation builder and find the variable slide group you want to add a rule to. Then you will also need to decide on the rule. This should be based on how you want users to filter slides. For example, if you have a client case studies, you might want to filter by industry. Rules filter slides based on labels, such as categories, subcategories, and tags. If your slides are already labeled correctly, go to the Rules tab and click Create Rule. If they aren't labeled yet, head to the slide settings to add the appropriate labels first. Since my slides aren't labeled correctly for the rule I want to create, I need to add the appropriate labels first. To label all the slides in the variable slide group, I'll go to Manage Slides Overview and filter by the variable slide group's existing label, and then apply the correct labels to all the slides. In this case, I use tags to label the slides based on industry, such as advisory, biotech, law, and investment, as I want my rule to be based on the client's industry for client cases variable group. After I'm done labeling all the slides, all I need to do is go back to the presentation builder and click the Rules tab to create a rule. First, you need to give it a name, such as for example industry or product type or region, and then add a guide text for users. You can set the rule as optional or mandatory, and you can also decide if users can select one or multiple options. Now all that's left to do is link the labels to the rule. Just like with variable slide groups, select the relevant text and all the slides already in the variable group with those tags will appear when the rule is applied. To apply the rule to a variable slide group, go back to the variable slide group you want to use it for and select the rule you just created. With these updates, end users can filter slides faster and build presentations more efficiently. Plus, before inserting the final deck, you can now preview the presentation to ensure everything looks correct. If you need help setting up rules, feel free to reach out to our customer success team. With this new rule-based approach, we hope you can work even faster and more efficiently. Next is the improved slide labeling in the task pane. Managers and end users can now add or suggest labels to the slides directly from the task pane when adding slides to the library. This makes it easier and faster to categorize slides, helping your team stay organized with less effort. Let's see how it works. Suggesting or adding slides directly within PowerPoint using the add-in, managers and end users can now add or suggest slide labels, including categories, subcategories, and tags right from the task pane. You can also now assign or suggest a visual sticker label to your file when adding or suggesting slides and presentations, making it even easier to keep things organized. End users can apply existing labels, which managers can later adjust if needed. Meanwhile, managers and editors can create new labels directly in the task pane, giving more flexibility in structuring your content. Once you submit the suggestion, simply click View Suggestions to get an overview and see the selected category. If you're responsible for reviewing the suggestion and agree that the file belongs in the library but want to tweak the labeling, you can update it during the approval process. Just remove or apply the labels you prefer and then save. This update makes organizing slides faster, easier, and more efficient. And finally, a new time-saving metric in statistics. We introduced a new estimated time saved metric in the statistics overview. This helps managers track how many hours their team has saved over the last 6 months using SlideHub, providing valuable data to support business cases. When viewing the statistics overview in SlideHub, you will now see an estimated time saved metric. This gives you insight into how much time your team has saved over the last 6 months. Plus, you can view a monthly breakdown graph for a more detailed overview. The estimated time saved is calculated by looking at the number of assets downloaded or actions taken in SlideHub and comparing that to the time it would typically take to do the same task manually. Since these numbers are based on assumptions, you can learn more about how they are calculated by visiting our Help Center. And if you are building a business case and want to go deeper into the details, feel free to reach out to our customer success team. We hope these updates make your workflow smoother and more efficient. I'd also like to invite you to our Q1 Product Update webinar on Tuesday, April 1st at 2 p.m. or 10 p.m. Central European Time. We'll walk you through the most impactful updates from this quarter and give you a sneak peek at what's coming in Q2. If you'd like to join, you can register on our website or click the link in the video description. We hope to see you there.